Hello everyone, welcome to Red Summer Holdings, a real estate partnership comprising of 8 owners, Tochi, myself Zoe, Ramad, Charles, Ikechi, Chima, Innocent, and Ike. Here we discuss the evolution of our business, which shows you how group economics can be successful in regards to real estate. If you believe there is value in this information, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. With that being said, let's get to the content you've all been waiting for.
This is an analysis of the properties we looked at earlier, like weeks ago, when we first, this is probably our first meeting. And I went back and looked at them to see what had happened to them since. And I think some things were really interesting. So I created some new tabs, what the sell price, so what the actual sold price was, as opposed to what the property was listed at here. And then the net sales savings, the actual down payment, as opposed to what we thought the down payment would be at 20%. And then the days that it was actually listed, and then cash on cash after the sale. So what the real cash on cash ended up being. So I don't know if you remember these properties. Let's go to this one. Do you guys remember this one? I don't even remember this one. But we definitely looked at it, and it definitely was listed for around 85 and ended up being sold for 65,000. This is in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, and they sold. When did it sell? So.
Oh, in Columbus? Wow, that's I've heard that's a really strong appreciation market. Like it's not well known, but they have a strong tech scene there. I don't know if you guys have heard of the company called Datadog. It's a giant cloud company that works with the U.S. government. They're based in Columbus.
That's also Ohio State is, right? Ohio State is in Columbus.
Yeah,
correct.
They got a lot of robotics technology. Columbus. Anyway, sorry.
Columbus is a lot cooler than Cleveland is.
Yep.
People from Columbus look down on Cleveland, that's crazy.
You know what? This might actually be like a good project for us individually all do, like look at the ones that we've done before. It's at now, but I think it's a good idea.
Oh, yeah. That is a good idea. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. So some more insight. So this one again was listed at 80, sold for 65. So it's 15,000 saved on day one. Actual down payment ended up being 13K. Like we could have did this one. Another thing that was interesting is the days listed. So this one ended up being listed for 77 days. I think is this total days or average days? I can't remember.
Average.
Okay, yeah, that's the average, which kind of is not really telling because they're so wide and they all start at completely different dates. But this one was listed for 77 days. And the ones that I think that are most interesting were listed for about 70 days. And again, the estimated, the cash on cash ended up being a very comfortable 14.54. And then another insight is the net cash on cash difference was 2.73%. So 3% cash on cash increase based on the change in price. Another one that was interesting was let's go to this one first. This one was, okay, so this one was, I don't know I can't remember any of these actually. I've looked at so many properties. Yeah, this one was estimated a 4-bed, 2-bath, so a duplex with, I believe it's 2-in-1s. They wanted to sell it for around 90, and Zestimate, sorry, the Zestimate is 90. Let me see what they wanted to sell for. Same, basically 89.5. They ended up selling for 82.5, so $7,000 difference. Also on for 70 days, 70 plus days, just over, with a cash on cash of 8.25. So I think this is really like the crux of this, the information, and why it's important is to get what the actual cash on cashes are, as opposed to what the projected were when we were looking at them originally, because that'll give you more information about the value that you can expect in your negotiating power. Especially if you end up, if from what I saw, the sweet spot's about 70 days for the best premium property. So if you're at 279, or if you're over 70 days, then that person is more likely to bend and to negotiate, because they're staying on for longer and they've missed their sweet spot of sale. The last one that I thought was interesting, let's look at this one, because this one was pending when I last looked at it. Maybe it was sold. Still pending at 61,000. Oh, sorry, that's his estimate again. Still pending. I wanted to see what this one sold for, because I remember this one. This one had a grimy bathroom. I remember this one. But that's all. I just wanted to show that, like, basically all of the ones that we were looking at, none of them sold for over our ask, over their original ask, and many of them sold for significantly less. This one is, oh, I remember this one. This isn't, no, I don't remember this one. Sold for 30K. We could have bought this cash. In Cleveland too. And it's a duplex. And it looks renovated.
You could have bought that like now. Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
There's probably a triple homicide in there.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised, but still.
But what part of Cleveland is that? Is that in a good area?
I'm looking it up right now. It's
because I don't think that's in East Cleveland. I don't think that's East a Cleveland. Good area.
That's a rough area.
All right, but that was pretty much it, guys. That's all I wanted to do. But I think that's a good idea to do what IK said, and everybody look back at the markets they looked at originally and see what the developments are in their markets. I think that'll land a lot of insights and knowledge about our negotiating power moving forward. But that's pretty much it. If anybody else has anything to say, we could adjourn and be out.
So yeah, everyone try to update their LinkedIn and picture, especially myself, if you can.
Yeah, just send it to me. Send me your picture and then I'll put it in.
And then also everyone try to call some brokers on the list if you can.
And IK had a great point. So like the way that we were going about it before was that list and just like cold calling, but it might be better to definitely get a bigger pockets account and then speak to people who've already purchased in, let's do all of us in Memphis. Let's do the region that you did already, to search for and speak to like one or two people who purchased, see if they have any recommendations. Also do it in.
So is there a particular link that you go to, or you just have an account with bigger pockets and then?
Yeah, I mean you can just open an account and then when you, I'll show you guys.
Okay.
Screen 2. So this is the site. And so when you open an account, you'll have like a dashboard, but then the biggest tool is just searching stuff. So like say you wanted to search for Memphis. And then you can go like to members, so you can see members from that area. Actually, I'm not sure if you can, because there's like Bigger Pockets Pro when you actually start paying for it. But you don't really need that. And so like this lady's a broker there. We've got an investor in Memphis, a realtor. It's probably just contracting, something like that. So that's a good way to go. Or you can, let's see. You can, and I prefer this way actually, because I mean, who knows how good Jen is at her job. But if you go in and let's see, so you go to, where's the forum? Yeah, forums, or just create a new post. So you can create a post and you can be like, let's see, Memphis area, oh shit. Memphis area.
What did you type?
and then you don't have to put that. So I am looking for, you know, realtors in Memphis. Who specialize in working with out of state investors. Any recommendations, right? And you just post it and people will respond. Or another thing, and this is what I do as well. When you go to your profile, I think, or dashboard. Let's see. Let me see, where was it? His profile. Saved. Nope. Profile. Basically, I'm looking for where I saved keywords. You can save keywords. So you can save keyword. Like I have Cleveland saved. I have Phoenix saved. Stuff like that. I'm just trying to find it. Maybe it's in settings. Yeah, notifications. Okay, perfect. So, oh, that's just the frequency of getting them. Oh, alerts, maybe? Keyword alerts? Yeah, so this is where you go. And so you can put keyword alerts, and these are existing alerts I already have. So I have Cleveland as an alert and Phoenix. So anytime anybody posts anything about those keywords, then you'll get a notification saying, hey, look, they're talking about it here. And then you can go and look at the list. Because more often than not, someone has asked a question that you're looking for. So instead of going out and re-asking a question, you can just look in the forums and see what people have already said, which is how I actually first found people to talk to about Cleveland. I looked, like I was going to the forums, like you see here, like all the keyword alerts. Like you'll start to see people that are contributing several times or a few times. And it's usually like the brokers or the agents and stuff like that, or, prominent investors in the area. And so through their engagement, and I mean, they're not doing it, because when you go on the forums and ask a question, no one's paying you, but they're doing it so that they can get exposure, right? So those that are out here, answering questions, like I know this guy's this is actually the guy that wrote the area guide for Cleveland, this James Wise guy. And like I've seen this guy a ton of times already, and so you'll start to recognize faces, and from what they say in these posts, you can see how much they know about the area and real estate in general. And then you can go and ask that person directly, hey, do you have any recommendations for X or Y? So that's how I've been doing it.
Okay, so when going back to Innocent's assignment or whatever, so in our respective, so say I did Detroit, I would look into Detroit and vice versa, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then just like you can either search Detroit, you can create a post saying I'm looking in investing in Detroit. Does anybody have any recommendations for agents? Yeah. Or you can set a keyword alert for Detroit. So whenever Detroit is mentioned on any forum across the site, it'll go to your keyword alerts, and you can see what they're talking about. More often than not, it's about people saying, new people like, hey, I'm interested in investing. Does anybody know how to help? I'm trying to build a team. I'm looking for a property manager. I'm looking for an agent. I'm looking for whatever contractor. And you'll start to learn the market sort of passively that way.
Okay.
And then there's also going back and looking at the analysis that you've done before and clicking on those links, seeing if they're sold, seeing if there's been any movement, and then you can use the template I have to figure out how many days they were on the market. Just little insights that'll give you a little bit more intelligence about prospecting, because that's essentially like what we're bringing to the table in the long run.
Yeah.
All right, guys, anything else?
Yeah, so I think I still need those side profile pics from IK and Chuck. I think I could, and then Tochi. I think everyone else has something I could work with to get those little snippets posted and stuff. So when you have the chance, please text me or WhatsApp or whatever. So it's just easier for me to just post and then schedule it so I don't have to like do anything last minute.
And then IK, when you put that list or the stuff you had in the doc, can you put the link in the WhatsApp too?
Which link?
The link to when you post or when you copy and paste it into the shared
I posted
docs.
already. Let me see if I can.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. How do you find the link?
This is gonna be one of those things I have to stare at for a while.
Oh, I'll share my screen so you can see it. So I just posted it here. Where's the link at?
The link will be, hold on, let me make it bigger. The link will be share. Yeah.
Oh, okay, get link.
Yeah.
All right. So we put it in the WhatsApp?
Yep.
All right, done.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.